Nowadays, more and more customers are going to prefer mobile payment apps, and PayMe, the HSBC-backed payment app, has grabbed this opportunity. Taking advantage of its convenience, it has attracted a large number of customers and captured about 75% of the Hong Kong market share in just 5 years after its launch. There is no doubt that it has been a success. But at the same time, it still have untapped opportunities and possibilities. So what's the next step for PayMe? And with that, hello everyone. We are the team from Macao Polytechnic University. My name is Susie, and these are my colleagues, Cassie, Anita, and Nina. Before moving on, let me give you an overview of the agenda for today. Firstly, we will outline the background of PayMe, followed by the problems that PayMe is facing. Then we will move on to strategy, where we will provide 2 steps to solve these problems. Finally, we will also provide you with the implementation and key impact. Next, let my colleague Cassie describe the overview and problems.
Thank you, Susie. Let's turn to the overview. PayMe as Hong Kong's own wallet is an application developed by HSBC. Let me introduce its available functions on 2 aspects, personal and business. In personal aspects, users can pay business by payment QR code or scanning the business receipt code. And you can transfer and request money to your friends or others by simple ways. And there are some social functions that allow users to chat with their friends. In the business aspect, PayMe has designed PayMe for Business app to accept payments, and PayMe Post can be provided by our post system. PayMe on website is great for business using an available platform. Finally, once you use the PayMe for Business app, you can activate your Bill Portal account. So the next part is about problem. To begin with, let's start by analyzing the user. We can draw our attention in the first chart. We can find that the most people use cash, followed by credit cards and octopus cards, and less people use mobile wallets. Both personal and business already accept cash, credit cards, and octopus cards as payment. Mobile wallets are not a popular payment method in Hong Kong. We can analyze the age structure of Hong Kong so that can help us to know clearly about the user preference. From the age structure, we can find that Hong Kong has an aging population, as 52.5% of Hong Kong's population was over age 45. According to the study, young people prefer to use mobile wallets, and old citizens prefer the traditional payment methods, and 30% of our users are young and new. After user analysis, it's turned to competitor part. Competitors can be divided into 2 types. One is direct competitor, one is indirect competitor. WeChat Pay and Alipay are direct competitors. Alipay Hong Kong has a little more market share than WeChat, but they both have a lot of market share in 2020. And WeChat Pay can only use RMB. Alipay Hong Kong can only use HKD. Cash, credit cards, and octopus card are the indirect competitor. We can find the cash is in the highest acceptance level, but is easy to be stolen. Credit card is similar with the cash, and the octopus cards has a feature that it is used across most public transport, such as MTR, buses, ferries, and so on. Compared with these competitors, PayMe is in low acceptance level and has no specific feature. So the next problem is about the revenue stream. There is only one main revenue stream, commission of merchants. We can see the fee structure. One is about 1.2% standard fee for PayMe Business app for every payment. And the other is about 1.5% for API or post transaction. If a company has only one main revenue stream, there will be a strong dependence on merchants' transaction, which may face more risk. So it's important to develop more revenue streams. So from the above analysis, it can be seen that it still has many problems to solve at present. So what should the company do in the future? Therefore, the key issue we have to solve is what next for PayMe to develop. Let's welcome Anita to continue.
Thanks for Kathy. Then we began to think about what strategy can be taken to bring PayMe to the next level. As we all know, user base is the foundation of an app, and a large user base is a necessary prerequisite for the app to offer its service. Therefore, our first goal is to attract more users, with the hope of eventually increasing the overall number of users and diversify the age group of users. After establishing a good user base, we plan to add a new virtual bank function to PayMe. Let's first focus on how do we attract users. We have segmented the PayMe markets into individual users and merchant users, but the two markets cannot be separated. Once PayMe has built up a good user base, merchants who want to access the marketing opportunity afforded by the large amount of customers. This will attract more merchants to the PayMe platform. Also, as more merchants into the platform, the service offered to the users will be more sophisticated and diverse, which in turn attract more users to use the app. The growing influence and marketing opportunities brought by more users will in turn attract more merchants to enter the platform. This creates a sustainable circle. As P2P users often left money in their e-wallet after effectively attracting users, the amount of users and money on the platform can be effectively increased. So we started thinking about how can we take advantage of this. So we proposed the strategy of adding virtual bank function. Under this function, Mini provides the Me platform and Me wallet service, which my partner Susie will explain it in detail later. All of the above measures will lead to an increase in revenue. In order to attract users, we add 4 functions in the current apps and make changes on the interface design of the app. We add the icon circled in red to represent the function of Me coins. When you click the icon, it will jump to the interface shown in the middle. In the top right corner of this page, users can directly see how many Me coins they have. They can use Me coins to offset the appropriate amount. For example, if they want to buy a cash coupon worth $50 and want to offset a partial amount with Me coins, they can click the exchange button. In addition, we have designed a search box at the top of this page, which allows users to quickly find the cash coupon they are looking for, and it will automatically bring up popular coupon recommendations by clicking on the coupon icon on the top left corner. Users can see all their coupon usage information, like the coupons that are unused, used, or expired. When the users click on the exchange button, the system will jump to the next interface. We have designed a pull button that allows users to determine the amount of Me coins they want to use by pulling the circle. We will specify the amount of money that can be offset per 100 Me coin. When users use PayMe to make a transaction, they will receive Me coins, which will effectively increase users to increase the frequency of using PayMe and attract more new users. To make the experience simple and intuitive, we put all of the existing payment options available directly on top of this page, and you can see your account balance directly, and just click the gold coin icon on the top right corner to top up your e-wallet. The second function is the daily service function. When you click the payment service, the system will jump to the middle page. In this page, you can directly make daily payments such as utility bills, electricity bills, and so on. For the problem of difficult parking, users can also make payments for parking fees. When you click on the consumption coupon scheme button, the system will jump to the interface on the right side, where the users can find information about coupons and specific discounts available. To create the campaign, we invite idols and create a band mascot as brand ambassador to create a brand image in users' mind. Also, the addition of everyday service attracts more age group, such as the middle aged and the elderly, to start using PayMe to their daily needs, thus diversifying the age group of user. In addition to attract individual, next slide, please. In addition to attract individual, we also aim to attract merchant user. Therefore, the third feature that we want to add to the platform for the convenience of merchant is a function called Bill Assistant. It helps merchant to process data such as collection records and business reports. The large user base, the transparency of business information, and the intra-fee discounts all add to the attractiveness of the platform to merchants. Then I will pass it to my colleague Susie to continue to introduce the function of virtual bank.
Thank you, Anita. After attracting the users, we will make a virtual bank function. After the user puts the money to the virtual bank will provide two main types of service to the customer called Me Platform and Me Wallet. And I will describe them in details in the next two slides. The first is Me Platform. For financial institutions, we provide them with a platform to sell their simple investment product to our users. They pay PayMe platform fees, and in exchange, PayMe will provide them with the customer base. For users, our platform provides them with online personal financial service. In addition to this, we also provide advisory service to our users, which financial advisor from HSBC provide financial advice to those who want to buy this product. In this way, financial institutions can sell more products, because users can buy simple investment products that suit their needs, and PayMe can increase revenue by serving financial institutions and the users. Although the vision is very beautiful, the reality may not be the same as the vision before because of possible policy restrictions. So to further increase revenue, we will also launch Me Wallet service, which is a virtual saving account. For the users, Me Wallet has many benefits for them. When users put their money in the Me Wallet, they will receive a matching number of Me coin or point coin, which Anita has already described. In addition to that, the money deposited in Me Wallet is very safe for users because we have enough reserves to cover the risk. Last but not least, users can pay with their Me Wallet money anytime and anywhere. However, to prevent user loss, we will not allow customers to withdraw money from Me Wallet to any other platform, such as transferring it to a credit card. For PayMe, the money put in by users will be used to invest in order to monetize. Next, let my colleague Nina explain the implementation and impact.
Thank you, Susie. So let me continue to the implementation part. Before introducing the timeline of our specific strategy, we want to emphasize our plan for market expansion in the next 5 years. From 2023 to 2025, we will focus on the Hong Kong market because PayMe must achieve an absolute leading position in Hong Kong firstly, and thus have enough confidence to apply its successful business model to other regions. From 2026 to 2027, PayMe will firstly expand its market to Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macao, Great Bay Area, because this area lacks an actual e-wallet application closely connected to these three regions. And for the timeline of the ideal new functions, we will develop different functions such as Me Coins and provide sales information for merchants in the first 3 quarters. Then we will focus on promoting new functions to attract individuals and merchants from the end of the 2023 to 2024. And we will update these functions in the end of 2025 and 2026. For the strategy of Me Platform, We will develop this function and find suitable securities firms to collaborate with during 2023 and the first 2 quarters of 2024, and improve this personal finance service platform in 2026. Next, moving to the impact. After implementing our strategy, PayMe will have multiple revenue streams, which are commissions received from the merchants, personal financial service revenue, such as charging customers with management fees and hosting fees, as well as charging collaborated companies with platform fees. Also, PayMe will gain revenue from HSBC reinvesting the e-wallet money with the characteristics of relatively low liquidity on financial markets. We also identify the certain costs associated with our strategy. The key costs are the development costs related to the new function development in meme coins and the promotion costs. We believe our strategy will bring a good outcome. From 2023 to 2027, the revenue will be increased from 45 million Hong Kong dollars to 120 million Hong Kong dollars because of more diverse revenue streams and effective strategy. For revenue structure, the commission is the main revenue stream of PayMe, which accounts for 2/3 of the total revenue from 2023 to 2025. However, with the development of the virtual banking function, the revenue structure will be more balanced because PayMe will not rely too much on commissions. Although in the first 2 years, the cost will be a little bit higher because of high development costs and the promotion costs. 2 years later, the cost will be fluctuating at a low level because we only need to invest less money to maintain and update previous work after promotion. The number of merchants who accept PayMe will be increased from 25,000 in 2022 to 53,000 in 2027. And PayMe will also gain a larger peer-to-peer market share in Hong Kong, increasing from 75% in 2022 to 92% in 2025. The significant growth is contributed by the population group aged above 40 years old. Finally, about the risk mitigation part, the first risk is PayMe application system is hacked. So we will use 128-bit SSL encrypted transmission for all user information and account information, as well as update an intelligent real-time risk monitoring system. Another risk is waiting for Hong Kong Monetary Authority to allow third-party platform to sell funds for a long time. So we will delegate HSBC executives and experts to negotiate with the Hong Kong Monetary Authority to push the process. That's all. We're the team NPU. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you very much, team from Macau, China. I would now like to pass the floor to the judges to start the Q&A. Judges, please.
I'll probably start to ask first. So thank you, Macau Polytechnic University. In one of your suggestions, you mentioned about expansion to GBA, right? But given the foothold of Alipay and WeChat Pay in that region, it's so strong. What is the solution or ideas to pave your way in there, right? Given that this happens only in 2026, and by then they would already be even stronger. So what's the practical solutions around that?
Okay, thank you for question. Actually, we are living in Macau. We found that WeChat Pay cannot used by Macau residents. It's only used by mainland, China mainland residents. So we think the WeChat and the Alipay not actual connected with these 3 regions. For example, if you want to take bus in Macau, if you are not a Macau resident, you can only use the cash to get bus. So so we want to use a PayMe to connect the 3 regions. So our practical solutions will firstly we will develop a whole system connected to the transportation part and also the passing and also the merchants connected with each others, and to can change the can connected with the monetary systems. Also, we will we hope the government from these 2-3 regions can support us to update the monetary system transaction and to promote this our app. Yes.
Nina, how about Octopus, right? You guys use Octopus, right? And you did receive the consumption voucher via Octopus. So is that a threat?
So can you elaborate?
Octopus, yeah. Because you mentioned the WeChat Pay and Alipay is not being used in Macau, and therefore it is not such a big competition. And you say that you guys usually use cash, but my understanding is there is Octopus, right? A Macau type of Octopus type of system. So is that a threat?
Yeah, I think maybe Alipay is more widely used in Macau and Hong Kong. However, it also didn't provide an actual connection to these 3 regions, because you cannot use Alipay to take the bus and take the transportation. So this right, because I think the Macau and the Hong Kong government will support the enterprise in the home region. So they can the government will support us to against the threat from mainland. Yes. Thank you.
I also want to add a little bit. You can see in Macau, there's an app very popular, is MPay, but it also just it's a regional design for Macau. It cannot be maybe it cannot be used in Guangdong, and also maybe in Hong Kong it's also not available. So we just want to create an app that can be used in both three areas. So that's it. Thank you.
Can you elaborate a bit more on the Me platform and the PayMe, how these two work together?
Yes. For PayMe, exactly, we designed this platform for users to purchase their own simple investment product. And for the Me Wallet, it's actually exactly a virtual serving account. Customer just put their money in our Me Wallet, and our company, PayMe, will use their money to invest, but we will keep their money safe. So it's just like 2 different service, and the customer can choose which service they want.
I will add something to Susie. I think the Me platform is a function of our PayMe. So if you touch the UI side in our functions, your applications, you can see the different functions. So the one part is called Me platform. You can click it and choose what securities or some investment product what you want to buy, and then you click it and you buy it. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so we are offering investment product on PayMe. Is it what you mean?
Yes, in Me platform will provide the products, the investment product.
Okay, thank you.
Hey team, one question from me. I think you talked about kind of the rewards idea, right? So Me coins. There's obviously a variety of different loyalty programs in Hong Kong. YUU is a fairly big one. We started out with a lot of adoption and excitement, and then kind of fizzled out, right? So I don't know, did you look at any such loyalty programs and any lessons learned on how we can not repeat some of their mistakes?
Sorry, could you please repeat the question?
So did you study any other loyalty programs, either in Hong Kong or anywhere else, and see what we can learn from them as we design the Me coin idea?
We sort of this idea based on the app that is very widely used in Macau. His MPay is a very popular app in Macau that almost every Macau citizen use it. And if the government give us some coupons, like in this period in Macau, is actually the government is releasing a lot of coupons, and I think my Macau friend, they are very enthusiastic about collecting the coins and use it to do a lot of consumption, like offset some small amount of cash and to add it with, and they offset some of the amount of cash and pay something and to consume. And I think they're very enjoying this kind of process, and maybe I think this process is also very interesting and attracting maybe for a lot of consumers. Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to add something. You can find that if you use Bitcoin, it can be a discount when you buy some goods. So it can attract some consumers, such as old citizens. Maybe they want to use too much money to buy goods. Thank you.
Okay, we have 6 more minutes left. So pertaining to Bitcoins, you mentioned in your cost analysis that the cost will be flat across the years, right? But given that the loyalty program is a variable cost and it will increase when your usage increases, so what are your assumptions behind the flat costs, yellow part in your analysis?
Okay, thank you for your question. I think Bitcoin's cost is only accounts for only 10. We will assume that Bitcoins accounts for 10% of our total cost. And the Bitcoins is a variable cost because this cost depends on what the number of the customer base. So I think this is a variable cost. Then as the promotion and the development cost, is both fixed cost and variable cost, because we need to check the customers' attitude and do some research to what the promotion or some function they want to have. So in the 2025 to 2026, maybe we will update more in these two areas.
Yeah, so Nina, that's why it should be a rising cost and not a flat cost, right? Because right now it looks like it's a flat cost. So if it's variable, it should be rise with a bigger base, right?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay. All right. Got it.
Any further questions from our judges? We still have a few minutes left.
So maybe a quick one, right? Why do you guys think that you should win this case?
Okay, thank you for your question. So we can analyze the Hong Kong competitors in this area. Now, I think the attractive point in Bitcoin is that you can use the friendship communications in this application. Also have the Bitcoins. We also collaborate with the government. Use the government virtual payment, virtual coupons can be used in our function, in our applications. So I think these three functions can satisfy most of the customers in different age group in Hong Kong. Also, we also propose our strategies to attract the merchants to store in our applications, such as we can help them to make the financial reporting support in these applications, and we also can design the Bitcoins we call it to compensate the merchants. But finally, this is two parts from the merchant's point and the customer's points. All in all, so we think our platform is different from other competitors in Hong Kong. So we believe we can win this case. That's all.
Okay. I want to add a little bit because also there's I think we solve a very can solve a very important problem in Hong Kong, and that is maybe the elderly group are not very very enthusiastic about using the e-platform. But as we put the everyday service into this platform, like we can, citizens can pay the utility fee and the electricity fee through this platform. I believe this function will attract let people from maybe the middle will attract people from the middle-aged group and the elderly group gradually to use the e-platform more frequently, and it will attract this kind of users.
Okay. Also, from the revenue point, the PayMe also, because we developed the virtual banking functions, PayMe can have the Me platform and Me wallet. HSBC can use the Me wallet, the Me wallet money to reinvest this money in the other financial market. It's like the function of the bank. So I think this people would like to keep their small amount of money or some fixed money in the Me wallet, and this money is less liquidity. So the HSBC can fully make use this amount of money. Thank you.
I want to continue. We designed these functions. We want to appeal out to all ages, not only to young consumers or old citizens. You can find that, as I just mentioned, Hong Kong is in aging population. So some function from us is to the younger consumer, and some function is to face the old citizens. So our target customer is to our age.
Okay, thank you, Team Macao, for your Q&A. Thank you, judges. We've reached the end of the Q&A. There's too few seconds remaining to ask further questions. I see the team from Macao. We will see you later during the other sessions. Judges, please, I'll see you in the next session with Dhaka University.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.